What's up YouTube, RenZero here, and welcome to another video. In this video, just like the title, I'm going to be going over the abundant hypocrisy of Saitama fans. But without further ado, let's get into it. So ever since Empty Void's new feat has come out, all the Saitama fans has just been wanking it to oblivion, while also acting like that he solos every verse, or at least Dragon Ball for that instance. Goku fans also get a lot of backlash for things that most of them don't even do. Say for instance saying Goku solos, which this whole entire trope has mainly been a joke, because Goku is the absolute epitome of scaling in the anime community. The reason why is because he's been around for so long. But the thing is, I really think that these Saitama fans just cannot accept that. I'm gonna show y'all some examples, but beware, the IQ is gonna get very low. That's just a small fraction of how biased these fans can get, because I find it real funny how they always talk about how dumb Dragon Ball fans are, yet they always bring up Dragon Ball into these kind of debates. I really wonder why. It's also ironic that most of these Saitama fans can't even make a proper argument against Saitama beating Goku. Most of these One Punch Man fans' arguments is that Saitama is infinite, which I've already debunked many times. I really don't get why so many of these people actually think that Saitama has infinite strength. They also apparently argue that Dragon Ball fans are worse than Saitama fans, which what I've shown you is clearly not true. About 99.9% of Goku fan hate mostly comes from the fact that people say that Goku solos. The hypocritical part about this is that Saitama fans do it just as much, if not even more. And the thing is, most of the time when they say Saitama solos, it ain't even true. But now it's time to get to the real Goku fan hate that I've been seeing. So some of these circus clowns actually think that Goku fans are worse than Saitama fans, but most of them don't even know the direction of up or down. Some of these fans generally be tweaking just because somebody is stronger than their favorite character. Like, you can have your favorite preferences, whatever, but when your subjective opinion gets caught up in debates, that's when the line should be drawn. And the fact that most of y'all really be thinking that y'all in the right is actually crazy, since most of y'all don't even know what y'all talking about and probably got it just from some random YouTuber. Y'all really gotta stop following these fake power scalers. Even though I do some kind of power scaling in some way, I still would actually take time to do the research instead of just going off of just some random YouTuber telling me this is what I should think. I still find it embarrassing that there's a bunch of these fans that are actual adults who get into debates like this, and yet they still don't even know what they're talking about. The number one thing that you be seeing these clowns say is Saitama is infinite in strength. That's just the baseline of all these arguments, which I find is incredibly stupid, since there is clear evidence from the manga that this isn't true. Every little feat that even makes the page is always glazed over and over. I am honestly surprised that someone hasn't brought this up before. I can guarantee you that there's going to be some angry 5-year-old who's going to start yapping about, oh, you're just a Dragon Ball fan. Sit down. Your fandom is even worse. You cannot talk. With a fandom as bad as yours, you cannot talk whatsoever. And this just doesn't go for two fandoms. This goes for every single fandom. If you actually are wasting your time and energy to go in people's comment section and tell them that some characters solos without proof, then you gotta do something else, my boy. Power scaling as a whole has just become toxic in general because of these kind of people. A good handful of power scalers in these comments have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. They'll give you a whole entire paragraph about one character, but they will provide absolutely no feats for the other. It just makes no sense whatsoever that you're supposed to be comparing these characters when you're only giving feats for one but not feats for both. It just isn't right. And these Saitama fans will really go to your face and tell you that Goku fans don't know how to read. Are you even hearing yourself right now? You are composed of the most retarded fandom I have ever seen. when you're losing the debate, and I'm not talking about every Saitama fan, let me clarify that. I'm talking about the Saitama fans that I've personally seen. You could give these people an entire essay with proof and sources about why a character solo Saitama, and they will just reply to you with some meaningless insult or some trash talk, or some of them don't even reply at all. If you scale Goku above complex multiversal, apparently it's glazing. But if you scale Saitama above complex multiversal with no feats whatsoever, by the way, oh, it's accurate? That's pretty hypocritical to me. Y'all should see it for yourselves. Go into any Saitama versus Goku video, and I bet every single thing, or at least one thing that I listed, is gonna be in one of those comment sections. Because I'm not just gonna sit up here and go on a rant about how bad Saitama fans are without providing proof myself. That would be disingenuous on my part. That's all I gotta say for this video though. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.